We don't have a lot of time. We don't want to meet with everybody. And we start to realize, that certain types of builders are certain ways. So let me get into that a little bit. We started with a national building company. They build log cabins, and I thought that sounded very interesting. Basically, our options there are, floor plan A, floor plan B, floor plan C, and size, big version, small version. Insert slot A into tab B, etc. We started to move away from anybody who wasn't really interested in our design. Of course, we didn't know exactly what our design was. We knew of two designs that we kind of liked, and one of them was this very nice black single slope house that was up a little bit in the woods, a little bit on a hill. And we knew that the designer was actually this Scottish guy, and he worked with a local builder, Japanese builder here in Hakuba area. I don't feel confident myself speaking builder Japanese. I'm not even confident speaking Japanese. So the Scottish guy that I referred to earlier is not an architect, but he has designed several of his own houses. He's done a few renovations. He's done a few builds as a sort of amateur architect. But he's not a trained architect, but he's got a fantastic eye and a fantastic sense. And together he works with this builder to put together some really nice houses. So we designed a sort of house that we thought he would build along the lines of his thinking. We thought it was a little bit of a matching of our sense with his sense. We brought it to him and we said, what do you think? He was interested in the project at least. Meanwhile, I mentioned earlier about the idea of having what's called the skip house, which is the level here and then a half level up and then a half level up and a half level up and then putting the garage at the bottom level. We went to another design company that kind of did this sort of thing, and they've done some really nice houses in town too. So we had a talk with them, and they were fantastic also. They were willing to work with us, build the house we want. They were also expensive, but they were willing to work down. And we got the feeling that we're going to be able to build the house we want, or a version of the house we want with either one of these builders. It was tough. It was tough making a decision. Who should we go with? But in the end, we decided to go with the Scottish guy and his builder, because they really seemed quite accommodating to what we want, and we were frankly impressed with the look of their house. There were some minor concerns with the other company, so minor they're hardly mentionable. We were so impressed with both companies. That's really what makes decisions like this tough. But we went with Group A, and we'll see how that goes.